Most people think that success in business comes down to the product. In reality, it often comes down to the business model. You can have a great idea and still fail if the way you make money is flawed. In this episode, I'm breaking down the most prominent business models, how they work, and why some scale without any effort while others struggle. So, let's get to it. Welcome back to Savvypreneurship, where I break down business insight from the world's most powerful brands. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly videos on business strategy, branding, the total customer experience, and occasionally about the luxury lifestyle. A business model explains three things: one, who you serve; two, what value you provide; and three, how you make money repeatedly. Two companies can sell similar products, yet one dominates simply because its business model is superior. The direct to consumer model is the most familiar one, selling physical or digital products directly to customers. How does it work? Well, you manufacture or you source products and then sell via retail, e commerce, or wholesale. And you profit from margins. An example of this would be Nike. It increasingly sells directly through its own channels, reducing reliance on third party retailers. Why does it work? Well, because it provides higher margins, direct customer data, and brand control. However, there's inventory risk and supply chain complexity. Subscriptions turn one time buyers into predictable revenue. How does it work? Well, as a company on this business model, you receive monthly or annual recurring payments and focus on retention, not just acquisition. Examples are Netflix, entertainment access, and Adobe, software subscriptions. There are many more examples. Why it's powerful? Well, because it provides predictable cash flow and higher lifetime customer value. The best businesses aren't built on transactions, they're built on relationships. Platforms don't sell products, they connect buyers and sellers. How does it work? Well, you facilitate transactions and take a commission or fee. Examples: Airbnb, hosts and travelers; Uber, drivers and riders; and Etsy, creators and buyers. Why does it scale? Well, it has network effects, it's asset light, and rapid expansion. The risk is trust, regulation, and supply demand balance. Freemium attracts massive audiences, then monetizes a small percentage of it. How does it work? Well, it offers free basic access and paid premium upgrades. Examples would be Spotify, free with ads versus premium; Zoom, limited free meetings up to 40 minutes; and Canva, free design tools and paid features. Why does it work? Well, because it offers low barrier to entry and viral adoption. The challenge, however, is converting free users into paying customers. This model monetizes intellectual property instead of physical output. How does it work? Well, it licenses designs, characters, or technology, and as a result, it earns royalties. Examples: Disney with its IP licensing, and fashion houses licensing fragrances and accessories such as Coty and Dior, respectively. Why is it attractive? Well, because it offers high margins and it's scalable without operational complexity. You create once and monetize many times over. Service businesses monetize skill, expertise, and trust. It works because it's time based or project based fees. Examples: management consulting firms, law and accounting practices, and creative agencies. The pros are low startup costs and high margins at small scale, and the cons are difficult to scale without systems or product. This model sells the initial product cheaply, then profits from repeated purchases. How does it work? Well, it offers low cost entry and high margin consumables. Examples would be Gillette with its razors and blades, Nespresso with its machines and pods, and HP with its printers and ink. It works because it locks in the customer and it provides predictable repeat revenue. The smartest entrepreneurs don't ask, "What should I sell?" They ask instead, "What business model gives me leverage, resilience, and scale?" The key lessons in this segment are: choose a model before building a product, recurring revenue beats one time sales, platforms and IP scale faster than labor, and simplicity often wins. And remember, great businesses aren't accidents, they're designed. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow entrepreneur. That's how you can help me grow my channel. I don't use paywalls, I don't do sponsorships, and I most certainly don't ask to contribute to any payment site. As a seasoned entrepreneur and educator, I simply enjoy sharing my experiences and giving back to the community. Consider my value added, self paced, comprehensive online starting a business course at business wisdom academy.com. Until the next episode, be curious, keep learning, and stay savvy.